Caitlin Clark responds to harsh bandwagon jumping claim with NFL team revelation. Caitlin Clark has revealed that due to her support for the Kansas City Chiefs, many NFL fans have accused her of jumping on the bandwagon of their success. Caitlin Clark has hit back at NFL fans who've accused her of jumping on the bandwagon with her support of the Kansas City Chiefs by pointing out she's been a fan since childhood. The 22-year-old Indiana Fever star was introduced to the Chiefs by her dad and was a fan long before Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes put them on the map. Speaking on the New Heights podcast, Clark told hosts Jason and Travis Kelce, "I'm sorry Jason, I'm a Midwest kid. So, there's this picture that's been circulating from a couple of years ago when I was on Peyton and Eli's Monday night show where I'm in a full Chiefs outfit. I have family in Kansas City and I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, which is only 3 hours away from Kansas City. So, that's just the closest NFL team. My dad was a big Chiefs fan growing up, so people think I'm like a bandwagon Chiefs fan. I'm like, no, I was there before Patrick and Travis, we were ride or dies, so we've been big fans, and now obviously all the success you guys have had has made it a lot of fun for us." Putting Clark to the test, Travis asked her to name her favorite player from her youth, and the WNBA ace was quick to name ex-tight end Tony Gonzalez. She said, "We would go to like one game a year growing up with my cousins down in Kansas City, and we still try to go. We went to the Christmas Day game last year. I think the year before you might have played on Christmas Eve maybe. We went to that and we were sitting outside for that. My toes were like about to fall off, my fingers were about to fall off. I don't get how you guys play in that type of weather, but it's fun." Caitlin Clark, the standout WNBA star, recently addressed claims of being a bandwagon fan of the Kansas City Chiefs during her appearance on the New Heights podcast, hosted by NFL players Jason and Travis Kelce. Clark, who grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, explained that her support for the Chiefs stems from her family's connections to Kansas City and the team's proximity to her hometown. She recounted attending Chiefs games as a child, emphasizing that her fandom predates the team's recent successes. This personal history counters the notion that she became a fan only after the Chiefs' rise to prominence. During the podcast, Clark expressed her admiration for Travis Kelce, naming him as her favorite player, which elicited a joyful reaction from the host. She also praised quarterback Patrick Mahomes and highlighted the team's impressive performance, noting their strong record and the edge and clutch factor they bring to the game. Additionally, Clark shared her enthusiasm for Taylor Swift, discussing her experience attending the Eras Tour and mentioning that Swift had invited her to a future Chiefs game. This intersection of sports and entertainment further showcases Clark's diverse interests and connections. Clark's clarification of her long-standing support for the Chiefs provides insight into her personal life beyond basketball, demonstrating her deep-rooted connections to the team and the Kansas City area. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's standout point guard, recently reflected on her remarkable 2024 WNBA rookie season during an appearance on the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce. When asked to encapsulate her year in 2 words, Clark responded, "Best year." This succinct reflection underscores her exceptional achievements and the significant impact she has made in women's basketball. In 2024, Clark led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016, earning the WNBA Rookie of the Year award and a spot on the All-WNBA First Team. She set multiple records, including the WNBA single-season assist record and the rookie scoring record, while also becoming the first rookie in league history to record a triple-double. Beyond her on-court accomplishments, Clark's influence extended to increasing attendance and viewership for women's basketball, a phenomenon often referred to as the Caitlin Clark effect. Her dynamic play and leadership have been instrumental in elevating the profile of the sport. Clark's reflection on her best year not only highlights her personal achievements but also signifies her commitment to the growth and recognition of women's basketball. As she looks forward to 2025, fans and analysts alike anticipate her continued impact on the game. Caitlin Clark's appearance on the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce provided a glimpse into her phenomenal rookie year in the WNBA. During the podcast, she was asked to sum up her whirlwind 2024 season in just 2 words. Without hesitation, she replied, "Best year," which reflected her remarkable achievements and the incredible impact she had on the court in her first professional season. Clark's debut in the WNBA was nothing short of extraordinary. She was selected by the Indiana Fever with the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, and her immediate influence on the league was undeniable. She broke numerous records, including setting the WNBA single-season assist record and the rookie scoring record. Clark also made history by becoming the first rookie in league history to record a triple-double, showcasing her all-around skills. One of her most significant contributions was helping the Indiana Fever return to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Her stellar performances earned her the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, and she was named to the All-WNBA First Team, making her one of the most decorated rookies in league history. Beyond the individual accolades, Clark's influence extended to increasing interest in women's basketball. Her electrifying style of play, scoring ability, and leadership helped drive higher attendance at games and boosted television ratings. This phenomenon has been called the Caitlin Clark effect, a testament to her ability to capture the attention of fans and bring more visibility to the women's game. As she enters her second season in the WNBA in 2025, Caitlin Clark is expected to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the league. Fans, analysts, and players alike are eagerly watching her next steps as she aims to further elevate the profile of women's sports and continue rewriting the record books. Shaquille O'Neal recently shared his thoughts on Caitlin Clark's selection as Time's Athlete of the Year for 2024. In a brief statement, he said, "Congratulations to her. She's a fabulous player." Earlier in the year, O'Neal had expressed admiration for Clark's skills, noting that she does everything right and is the real deal. Shaquille O'Neal's reaction to Caitlin Clark being named Time's Athlete of the Year for 2024 has garnered attention across the sports world. In his brief but impactful response, O'Neal expressed admiration for Clark, stating, "Congratulations to her. She's a fabulous player." His comment was succinct yet full of respect for the accomplishments of the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year. This recognition is a testament to Clark's remarkable year, which included breaking multiple records, leading the Indiana Fever to the playoffs, and earning widespread praise for her game-changing style. Earlier in 2024, O'Neal had made headlines by expressing his admiration for Clark's talent. Despite initially being skeptical about her success, he quickly came to appreciate her skills. O'Neal acknowledged that Clark does everything right and is the real deal. His respect for her was made clear when he praised her basketball IQ, work ethic, and ability to impact games on both ends of the floor. O'Neal's comments are significant not only because of his status as one of the NBA's all-time greats, but also because of his influence in the basketball world. Shaq, a larger-than-life personality who has helped elevate the profile of athletes across various sports, has become an unlikely advocate for women's basketball and players like Clark, who are making history in the WNBA. Clark's rise to prominence has sparked broader conversations about the future of women's sports and how to elevate athletes in the same way that male counterparts are often recognized. O'Neal's acknowledgement of her is an example of how her influence is spreading beyond just the WNBA and college basketball, as fans, analysts, and former athletes like Shaq begin to take notice. For those interested in hearing more about O'Neal's thoughts on Caitlin Clark's remarkable achievements, there is a video available that showcases his reaction in full. Caitlin Clark, Shaquille O'Neal's reaction to her Athlete of the Year honor. Caitlin Clark's rapid ascent in women's basketball has been accompanied by both significant achievements and notable controversies, particularly concerning her relationships with Nike and the WNBA. Nike's marketing approach. Despite signing a substantial 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike, Clark has expressed frustration over the company's marketing efforts. Unlike other athletes who receive immediate promotional campaigns, Clark's signature shoe, initially slated for release in 2025, has faced delays. This situation has led to speculation that Nike may be prioritizing other athletes, such as AJA Wilson, over Clark. WNBA's treatment of Clark. Clark's exclusion from the U.S. women's 5x5 basketball team for the 2024 Summer Olympics sparked widespread backlash. Despite her impressive performance in the WNBA, her lack of senior team experience was cited as the primary reason for her omission. This decision has been criticized by fans and analysts, with some questioning whether Clark's treatment reflects broader issues within the WNBA. Public perception and media coverage. Clark's rapid rise has also led to discussions about the media's portrayal of her and the WNBA's response. Some argue that the league's veterans may feel overshadowed by her success, leading to tensions. Additionally, there are concerns about the league's commitment to promoting its stars, with some suggesting that Clark's treatment may be influenced by factors beyond her on-court performance. Caitlin Clark's rise to prominence in women's basketball has been a meteoric one, with her game-changing style of play and record-breaking performances capturing the attention of fans worldwide. However, her path to success has not been without controversy, particularly when it comes to her relationships with Nike and the WNBA. These challenges shed light on the broader struggles that women athletes often face in gaining the recognition they deserve. Nike's marketing approach. Clark, who signed an impressive 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike, has publicly expressed frustration over the company's marketing strategy. While Nike has long been a significant supporter of women's sports, Clark's experience appears to differ from that of other athletes, particularly those in the NBA. Despite her massive popularity and unparalleled success on the court, Clark has not received the same level of promotional attention that Nike typically gives to its top male athletes or even other female athletes like AJA Wilson. Clark's highly anticipated signature shoe, initially set for release in 2025, has faced delays, further fueling speculation that Nike might be prioritizing other figures over Clark. The lack of an immediate promotional push has led some to question Nike's commitment to fully supporting the athlete, given her potential to elevate women's basketball to new heights. WNBA's treatment of Clark. Another point of contention for Clark has been her exclusion from the U.S. women's 5x5 basketball team for the 2024 Summer Olympics. While Clark has enjoyed a stellar career, including being named WNBA Rookie of the Year and earning spots on the All-WNBA First Team, her omission from the Olympic roster raised eyebrows. The reason given for her exclusion was her relative lack of experience on the senior national team. Despite this, many fans and analysts found it hard to reconcile her exclusion with her performance and dominance in the WNBA. This decision has sparked significant criticism, with some questioning whether Clark's treatment is indicative of broader challenges within the WNBA regarding player promotion and opportunities. Clark's exclusion from the Olympic team has led some to argue that the league may be reluctant to embrace its emerging stars fully, a concern that reflects the larger issue of women's sports not receiving the same level of respect and investment as their male counterparts. Public perception and media coverage. As Caitlin Clark's career continues to flourish, there have also been discussions about how the media portrays her and the way the WNBA responds to her increasing fame. Some speculate that veterans within the league may feel overshadowed by Clark's rising star and the attention she has garnered, potentially creating tensions within the league. Moreover, there are concerns that the WNBA itself has not done enough to promote its stars like Clark, which might be hindering the broader growth of women's basketball. Critics argue that Clark's success, while undeniable, may not be fully supported by the league or the sponsors who stand to benefit from her fame. This discrepancy points to a larger issue within sports marketing, where female athletes often struggle to receive the same level of promotion and resources as their male counterparts. Despite the challenges Caitlin Clark has faced with Nike and the WNBA, there is no question about her talent and influence in the world of basketball. Her accomplishments in the WNBA and at the collegiate level have already solidified her legacy as one of the most talented players in women's basketball history. However, the treatment she has received from her sponsors and the league highlights the ongoing struggles that women in sports face in achieving equal recognition. As Clark continues to break records and lead the way for future generations of female athletes, the hope is that the industry will begin to better support her and others who are changing the game. Her journey underscores the need for increased investment and promotion of women's sports, not just for their talent but also for the long-term growth of the sport and its athletes. Caitlin Clark, the standout guard for the Indiana Fever and 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, has shared her observations on why NBA television ratings have been on the decline. During an insightful appearance on the New Heights podcast with NFL stars Jason and Travis Kelce, Clark highlighted two major factors she believes are contributing to the downward trend in viewership. 1. Underappreciation of player skill. Clark pointed out a critical issue: the underappreciation of the skill level that NBA players demonstrate on a nightly basis. She argued that many basketball fans may not fully recognize just how exceptional these athletes are. This lack of understanding, she believes, leads to misconceptions about the effort being put into the game. With so much talent on display, the game can sometimes appear effortless, and Clark thinks this gives the wrong impression to viewers. "I feel like the average basketball fan doesn't understand how good NBA players are, and they think it looks like they're not trying," Clark explained. She added that the immense skill level displayed by NBA players often masks the level of intensity they bring to the court, which may contribute to the misconception that they are not playing hard. 2. Evolution of the game. Another reason Clark attributed to the NBA's declining ratings was the evolution of the game itself. She noted that changes in playing styles, such as the rise of three-point shooting and a greater emphasis on offensive strategies, have altered the overall physicality of the game. While these changes have made the sport more dynamic and exciting in many ways, Clark suggested that some fans might perceive the shift in focus to outside shooting as making the game less physical and, therefore, less intense. "The skill has just changed. That's what's great about basketball, it's always evolving," Clark said, reflecting on how the sport continually adapts to new trends and challenges. 3. Aesthetic changes and in-season tournaments. Clark also weighed in on the NBA's efforts to attract more viewers through novel approaches like in-season tournaments and unconventional court designs. While these attempts to spice up the game are well-intentioned, Clark wasn't a fan of some of the changes. Specifically, she mentioned the neon-colored courts used for the NBA's in-season tournament. "I'm getting like a migraine looking at the neon green floor," she joked, highlighting how the bright, bold colors can be distracting and potentially off-putting for fans watching at home. A balanced view. Caitlin Clark's comments reflect a thoughtful and well-rounded understanding of the factors that influence NBA viewership. On one hand, she calls for a deeper appreciation of the incredible skill NBA players possess, which often goes unnoticed by casual viewers. On the other, she acknowledges the game's evolution and its shifting dynamics as the league adapts to changing player abilities and strategies. With her own career still in its early stages, Clark's observations reveal a mature perspective on both basketball and the entertainment side of the sport. Clark's insights serve as a reminder of the delicate balance the NBA must maintain between innovation and staying true to the sport's roots. By addressing these underlying issues, the league may be able to reignite fan interest and turn around its declining ratings. Her comments also offer valuable food for thought for both the NBA and its fans as they navigate the changing landscape of professional basketball. Angel recruiting Lexi to Sky. Fever star transfer rumors ignite debate as unrivaled pairs her with Caitlin Clark's rival. The WNBA landscape is buzzing with the latest rumors linking Indiana Fever's Lexi Hull to a potential move to the Chicago Sky. The whispers have only intensified after reports surfaced that veteran Angel McCoughtry is actively recruiting Hull to join her on the Sky roster. McCoughtry, a former WNBA champion and an established leader in the league, sees something special in Hull's game, which could complement her style on the court and create a powerful duo. Hull's rise as one of the brightest young talents in the WNBA hasn't gone unnoticed. After a stellar college career at Stanford, where she earned numerous accolades, the shooting guard has made a name for herself with the Fever. Hull's combination of scoring, defensive grit, and basketball IQ has quickly turned her into one of the most promising players in the league. However, her future in Indiana is now uncertain, with Chicago rumored to be an attractive destination. McCoughtry's interest in Hull may stem from their shared desire to win now, especially as the Sky continue to build a championship-contending team. Chicago has long been in pursuit of more dynamic playmakers to complement their core players, and Hull would add another layer of versatility to an already potent lineup. Hull's shooting range, defensive prowess, and ability to impact games in a variety of ways make her a perfect fit alongside Chicago's existing stars, such as Kahlia Copper and Allie Quigley. But what makes this move even more intriguing is the rivalry that Hull shares with Caitlin Clark, the Iowa Hawkeyes superstar. The two have faced off in numerous high-profile matchups, most notably in NCAA tournaments, where their intense competitiveness has captivated basketball fans. Clark, currently one of the most exciting players in the NCAA, is expected to enter the WNBA soon, and the idea of her rivalry with Hull continuing at the professional level has added fuel to the fire of this transfer speculation. Many see the pairing of Hull and McCourtry as